Being a coaster enthusiast, we love the opportunity to pad our coaster count. Everyone has their own rules that they follow by. Like, some consider racing coasters to be 1 credit, while others will consider each side its own. This rolls over into other attractions, like I hear a few will argue that a log flume can be a roller coaster, or the ever-famous Larson looper that many parks like to count as one of their coasters. Well, in today's video, we're going to focus solely on the Intamin first generation Freefall. If you've been following my channel for a while, I've considered this attraction to be a roller coaster and count it as a credit. Well, I finally made it back to Dorney Park after 10 years and I got a closer look at this alleged roller coaster. My original analysis is starting to shift and I'm no longer convinced that this ride should be considered a roller coaster. So the reasons why I used to call Demon Drop a coaster is the ride is a complete circuit, it operates with multiple cars. Not only does it have the drop tower portion, but it levels out and has a small portion of straight track before stopping. Now, the biggest factor against, the ride manufacturer Intamin Amusement Rides calls this attraction a drop tower. Its official name is First Generation Freefall. The ride designer obviously intended this attraction to be a drop tower, not claiming it a roller coaster. However, ride manufacturers make wild claims all the time, so even if they don't call it a roller coaster, doesn't mean that someone else will. If considering this a roller coaster, I think its closest comparison would be the Ultra Twister model by Togo. That roller coaster only functions in like an out and back pattern. It really can't do like turns to the left or the right, I don't think, but it can do those 360 barrel rolls, which is in some ways somewhat similar to this model because that ride does vertical drops, this obviously does vertical drops, and it doesn't do turns. Now, the other comparison, which is probably the closest, would be the reverse Freefall coaster by Intamin Amusement Rides. In some ways, this is basically the same attraction. Instead of using a lift or an elevator lift that pulls you to the top, the reverse freefall coaster uses launching mechanisms, LSMs to be exact, to propulse you up to the top of the drop. The most popular version of this roller coaster is Superman Escape From Krypton at Six Flags Magic Mountain, though I guess according to Intamin's website, Turbo Track, which is at Ferrari World Abu Dhabi, is considered another Intamin freefall coaster, though RCDB does not list it as that, they just simply call it a shuttle coaster. With that said, I guess the real question is, where do you draw the line? Who officially declares what is considered a roller coaster and what isn't? Also, I mean really, does this even matter? I know as a coaster nerd, I can get wrapped up in the logistics of something silly as Demon Drop being a coaster or not, and I know some who can get even more heated. When your coaster count becomes a symbol of pride, finding ways to make that number even greater is paramount. But when we start to focus on the fun aspects of roller coasters and amusement parks, I think these crazy semantics will make their way into our rear view mirror. Well, that wraps up today's video. I wasn't going to drag this conversation on forever. Is Demon Drop a coaster or not? I'm going to say no because the manufacturer says no. But wait, hold on a second. Doesn't Larson International call a Larson looper a roller coaster right on their website? And I do not consider that a roller coaster. Maybe the manufacturer is wrong. So once again, is Demon Drop a roller coaster? Maybe. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button, and as always, subscribe. That way you continue to get great content brought to you by X Scream Thrills.